The third thing that can happen is when you're constantly comparing yourself, you become less confident and you become unsure of yourself. See, you just got to do what you know how to do, and you can't compare yourself with other people. See, when I started this channel, man, what I was doing was I was looking at everybody else and how everybody else did channels and looking at this guy and looking at this guy. And so the more I looked at other people and saw how they were doing it, the less confident I felt about how I was doing. So I'm looking at them thinking, how are they doing such a good job and can I measure up? But I had to come to the realization that they are not my competition. I am my competition. And so as I get people who come on and watch, my goal is to give information that you are interested in. And I can't compare myself with the guy who's getting millions of views, because if I compare myself with the guy who's getting millions of views, then I'm unsure about myself. I feel less confident about myself, and I feel like then I can never measure up to what he's doing. But I had to come to the realization that whoever the he is, he ain't the competition. See, I'm only in competition with myself, and that's where you gotta be, man. You can't continue to compare yourself with nobody else because you feel unsure about yourself. You feel like you can't get it done. So therefore, what you need to concentrate on is just what you bring to the table, and you work on yourself. You work on perfecting you. You work on getting better at what God has given you. God has given you some tools. Each one of us are individuals, man. You got to realize that they say, whoever the they is, I don't know who they is, but they say that none of us on this planet have the same fingerprints. None of us. Out of all the billions of people, we all got different fingerprints. So that tells you about the uniqueness of you. And so therefore, you don't want to be comparing yourself to anybody else, because brother, you are unique. You are one of a kind. Do what you've been given to do. If God has put you on a track to do some stuff, do what you've been given to do. Live your life. Do what you got to do. Make it happen your way. And don't compare yourself to others, because you're going to become unsure about yourself. You're going to lose confidence in yourself, and you're going to feel like you can never measure up and never get it done. But the truth of the matter is, you were never meant to measure up to what somebody else is doing. You're only meant to measure up to what you're supposed to do. And so whether you're doing good or whether you're doing bad is based upon where you're supposed to be. See, if right now you're supposed to be up here, but you're down here, then what needs to happen is you need to compare yourself to yourself so you can get to where you're supposed to be. Understand, it ain't bad that you're here. That ain't bad. Okay. But you're supposed to be up here, but you're steady comparing yourself to other people, and the other guy is up here and you're down here. And then you think that, well, I can never get where he's at. You're not supposed to be where he's at. You're supposed to be where you're at. So where are you supposed to be? Do what you're supposed to do. Accomplish what you're supposed to accomplish. Measure by what you're supposed to do. Don't compare yourself to others. When you compare yourself to others, man, you feel unconfident and you feel unsure about yourself, which will bring you to stagnation. Then you don't want to do nothing. Then you figure, what's the use? I ain't getting nowhere anyway, so I might as well not do anything. And then you don't want to do that, my brother. So don't compare yourself to anybody else, because you'll feel unsure of yourself and you'll feel lack of confidence in yourself.